How to make $100,000 with your 100K Instagram account. And this is just an example number. You can make a lot more money with a lot less of a following and vice versa, depending if you know what you're doing. There's an article by a guy named Kevin Kelly. He introduced this concept a couple of years ago. It's called 1,000 True Fans. And the idea is if you're a creator, if you're a musician or any kind of artist that is producing content, you need to be able to make money off of that, right? To sustain, to fuel your art, to fuel your work, to fuel your passions. And 1,000 True Fans is a concept that if you have a certain amount of followers, and out of those followers, 1,000 of them are your true fans, which means they're willing to spend $100 on you in the span of a year. Whether that's buying your t-shirts or buying your, new music singles or buying your presets or whatever it is. If there's 1,000 people that follow you that's willing to spend $100 on you in a span of a year, that's $100,000, right? And $100,000 is usually enough. In most countries in the world, it's more than enough to live quite well, comfortably, and to focus on your work and to sustain your lifestyle. You can pay rent, you can buy a car, you can live a regular life doing what you love. So the concept of 1,000 True Fans is so applicable in this social media world, and especially when it comes to Instagram. We did a video just recently where we built an account from scratch to 100,000 followers in 48 hours, right? So out of that 100,000 followers, if just 1% of those people is willing to spend $100 on you in the span of an entire year, that's $100,000. In today's video, we're gonna cover 4 different ways of how you can monetize your Instagram account by making a business or working as an influencer. And all of these ways we've tested in the past couple years. This is Riker Charlie, the money man.
Swap in, swap out?
Swap in, swap out.
You my motherfucker!
Okay, what's up guys? So, exciting times, right? We live in a day and age where you can actually make money on social media. And today we're gonna really dig deep into understanding how can you possibly make money, let alone a living, off of an Instagram account.
Will not hang up the phone until their client either buys or fucking dies!
We've discovered 4 key ways of making money, and they're really easy to implement. Some of them have different strategies, some of them will take a bit more time, but once you understand them, you can start going ahead and trying to monetize your Instagram account, no matter what the following is. Step number 1 is selling advertisement space. So typically in the olden days, if you wanted to promote your product or service, you'd make a commercial and then you'd pay a television network to put that commercial out there into the ether, and then people sitting at home would watch it and they would be exposed to it. And then that commercial would disappear forever. That similar style of exchange is happening on Instagram, and it's only just started to really pop out in the past few years. But essentially what happens is you own an Instagram account and a business wants to expose their product or services to your audience, and that's what the exchange is really. So you can see how this is possible is once you have an account with a sizable following and people start reaching out to you, you're able to sell posts, sell advertising space on your page.
Another way for you to make money with Instagram is affiliate marketing. This is where you promote somebody else's product and you have a tracking link, and every time you make a sale or every time there's some kind of conversion or a download or whatever the specific scenario is, you get a kickback, you get a little bit of money. Personally, that's not my favorite way to kind of monetize things, but if you don't have your own product and if maybe you're not an influencer, that might be a good way for you to go. If you're not a content creator, you can sell ads as Riker mentioned, or you could sell other people's products, and based on what you sell, you kind of get a kickback. Personally, I think there's better ways to make money that are a lot more lucrative, and we're gonna cover them next.
The next way to make money with an Instagram account is through brand partnerships. So we're gonna hop onto High on Life and show you an example of this. One of the businesses we worked with was actually Sony. It's a cell phone that shoots super slow-mo. It's perfect for filming adventurous stuff at high speeds and slowing it down. It's awesome. You can see here is a video that we made showcasing just how slow it can go. It's just us having a good time, but as you can see, it's got the hashtag ad a few of the hashtags that the brand has asked for us to throw in there to, increase exposure for the product itself so people know what it is and what it does. This sort of brand partnership is how most companies will engage with an Instagrammer. They might be reaching out to 20 or 30 different Instagrammers to do a similar type of campaign where they're gonna pay you to make content and then promote the product. What's cool, guys, is like when we started out with this whole ordeal, with High on Life and then separately with this Instagram business, we were first slanging $100 on the side. The ways we'd make money were like, oh, I made $20, $40, $50, $100. And then as we slowly understood the different ways you can monetize, and we learned, okay, there's a different way, there's this, let's try this avenue, maybe building a business, like a product business. Something I want you guys to pay attention to is how much businesses are utilizing influencer marketing right now on Instagram. This graph right here shows in 2017, there were over 14 million sponsored posts. That's over $1 billion of businesses spending money on Instagram, utilizing creators and curator pages to get them to post branded content. That number is supposed to double in the next 2 years. This is a huge, huge industry, and the money is just gonna keep going up and up and up. So the way businesses are spending money is changing drastically. And a lot of that money, that advertising money, these businesses' dollars are going into Instagram. We had experience with High on Life, being influencers in the travel space and figuring out how to make money. Once we got into this Instagram game and understood how people are making money on Instagram and how influencer marketing is actually working, we started to come across way bigger opportunities, way bigger deals. We've even made 6 figures in some of these. Once you understand how they work and you learn how to build businesses through it, the sky's the limit for you. And really how much money you can make on this, there's no limit.
Another great way to monetize Instagram is to sell your own physical products. Or digital, actually. A lot of Instagrammers will sell like their presets, for example, or color correcting kind of techniques. What we've done in the past, and this is actually how we started Instagram, was to promote our clothing company. When we went traveling around the world, we found a lot of just cool swag that we liked. In Thailand, we found these bright shirts. In Nepal, we found these sweaters. In Peru, we found something else. And we wanted to kind of bring that all together, make it with our own designs, and bring that into North America and put our logo on it. So we started a clothing company, and we primarily launched it through Instagram. So if you are a business of any kind and you're not a content creator, or if you are a content creator, either way, you can sell products. Let's talk 2 possible scenarios. If you have a curation account, well, you can leverage that curation account to work with other curation accounts to promote your business, whatever that is, whether it's a clothing line, whether it's fidget spinners, whether it's any kind of physical product. If you're an influencer, same thing. You could have your own brand on a clothing line or on your presets or whatever it is physically or digitally that you want to sell. It's cool because you get to actually cross-promote that and you get to even sponsor people, which is what we did with our clothing company. We sent our swag to other influencers and they were wearing it. We asked people who bought the swag to take pictures of themselves and send those to us, and then we would feature those pictures. So you kind of can get very creative with it. But at the end of the day, I think it's important to have something of your own. You can definitely sell ads, you can definitely sell, affiliate products, but when you sell something of your own, you care more about it, and it feels better to create something, right? To create a business and to be left with something afterwards that isn't just money, that isn't just fleeting cash, right? Not that there's anything wrong with that. Nevertheless, physical products, marketing them through Instagram is very, very powerful. Whether it's through influencers, whether it's through curation pages, both work quite well. And there's a lot of success stories. Companies like Live Lokai or Shreds or Tentree are entirely started with Instagram, right? There's a lot of success stories of multi-million dollar companies that have started and uprooted entirely off of this platform. So don't underestimate the power of taking your business and using the power of social media on Instagram to promote it and grow it. So there you have it. There's 4 ways you can make money with your Instagram account. Quick recap. Number 1, you could just simply sell ads, whether it's your personal brand account or whether it's a curation account, you just sell ads. Number 2, you promote other people's products, you do affiliate marketing. Not necessarily my favorite, but it does work really well for some people. Number 3, make your own product. We have a clothing line. A lot of people have, digital products, maybe like presets for their photos, etc., or maybe app downloads. There's so many examples of companies who have actually built multi-million-dollar companies just off Instagram in a span of a couple of years. That is another really, really great way to kind of monetize it through Instagram. And the fourth one, which is something that we focused on quite a bit, is brand partnerships, which is where you work with brands, you create collaborations, you create content for them, and then you expose that content to your audience, which is fun, especially when you find brands that you truly like, that you're truly passionate about. So if this whole world is interesting to you and you want to learn more about it and you want to go deeper into all of this, there's a link in the description. Click that link, sign up for the mailing list, and we'll send you a whole bunch of information that is just too much to really put on the YouTube channel. If you like this series, this information, please leave us a like, leave us a comment, share this video with a friend, subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you're enjoying the series, and we'll see you in the next one. And if you have any questions for the next videos, leave them in the comments and we'll be sure to answer them. And we'll be sure to include them in the next video. Cheers.